Hello, today I'm going to go over the basics of ship battles in Galactic Civilizations 4. To select a ship, left click on it, and you'll see a menu pop up in the bottom left of your screen. Over here on the far left, you see the type of ship that it is, the number of moves it has left, and the total it's allowed for that type of ship. And the level. Your ships can level up through experience. If you hover over it, a new icon pops up, and you can see an experience bar, which lets me know we're at 16 out of 55 experience to level up again. Down here you've got your hit points for your ship, and then you have your lasers, your missiles, and your kinetic attacks, your railguns, and then you have the corresponding shield, point defense, and armor. Each is meant to block attacks from weapons of the same color. Over here you have the logistics, which tells you how many ships you can put in a fleet. It makes more sense to make your fleet full because then you have more ships fighting at once. And so these ships over here have a logistics of 2. And so we are going to go ahead and create a fleet out of them. In some cases you may get a ship with logistics of 0 because it gets some special perk. But you go ahead and create your fleet, and once that's done, the hit points will label the total in the fleet. And your weapons and armor will be a total of everything in the fleet, and your movement points will be the lowest ship in the fleet. To select individual ships in the fleet, you will see at the bottom, just to the right of the fleet icon, a listing of every ship in your fleet. Now over here, these buttons are pass a turn, go to a specific spot, which you can also just right click, sentry or the N key, explore or X, and survey or V. Now this is an important one right here. A short-range missile volley. It allows you to send a volley to anything that is 3 spaces away. So this one says it's out of range, but we can hit this one right now. Now when you select the ship, what you'll find is that this weaker ship took half damage, 10 damage out of 20, which is quite a bit. However, if you use that option, you can't move your ship for the rest of the game. So you might want to figure out where you want to move before you send your volley. The smaller ship moved out of the way. He healed up by 1. You heal 1 every turn, even if you're moving and fighting. Now we've got this gigantic ship with a range of 2 spaces away from us, and we're definitely going to lose a ship if we fight. It says light casualties. That means you'll win, but if it says light casualties, that usually means you'll lose a whole ship. We don't really want that, so what I'm going to do is move 1 square over so that I'm just out of range, and use the volley on the big ship. Now we check the big ship, and it's at 79 out of 80. So on much larger ships, your volley could do considerably less damage. Okay, the ships have moved back to their home world. We want to lure them out so that we can fight individually. We don't want to fight the entire fleet at once. That's 3 spaces away. Let's go ahead and instigate them again. That drew out one of these smaller ships to attack us. Let's go ahead and instigate one more time. Now the big ship is out of the way and we have two smaller ships within range. So we're going to go ahead and go in for an attack. We have interceptors, which aren't normally part of our fleet, but they live on the survey vessel because he got an upgrade. So we won that fight, all of our ships survived, and we can upgrade our ship. You come with 3 different upgrade options: the crew quarters, the command bridge, and the communications terminal, are basically hit points, movement, or sensor range. And then through research or finding anomalies, you can get weapons upgrades. This ship has the weakest hit points in the fleet, so he's at most danger of dying. We're going to go with crew quarters. There's 2 ships fighting us right now. Okay, we survived the assault by those 2 ships, and we can further upgrade our ships. So we'll go ahead and do that now. The big ship is 2 turns away, which means that we can heal. Right now, our support ship is abysmally low, but we're going to go ahead and click repair, which will allow him to repair considerably faster per turn. It's usually 3 hit points per turn. We want to heal up a little bit more before we fight the big boss. So we're going to go just out of range. It's been a few turns and our ship is all healed up. So we're going to send him out to fight the big ship. Here comes our interceptor drones for a second. And all of our ships survived that menacing battle. Thank you for watching another episode of SS Street Fighter. Leave a like, leave a comment, and click subscribe to join the Street Fighter army. I'd also like to send a thank you to my Patreon supporters, Charles and Nancy.